Hi guys, my name is Kiera, also known as Hobokiki, and today we're my Hobonichi cousin, my baby, my pride and joy. This is the previous week that we worked on. I am just going to fill out a few things here, just to get the spread completed. I do work on my weekly spreads throughout the week. I never just have everything on it that I need. I fill in more to-dos. I fill in my mood tracker, my goal tracker, as well as any little events that I may have missed or didn't jot down before, just to let my future self know of some other big things that happened this week. I am thinking about doing a similar spread that I did previously using this same book for August 11th through the 17th. And this is a sticker book that I found on Amazon. It's called Black Girl Magic, and it is split into two themes. The first one I used previously, it's kind of like black tie affair, just fancy girl boss vibes. And then you have the second theme, which is kind of more cutesy, girly pop. But yeah, it's like vibrant pinks and oranges and lots of like reading, which would be perfect for my theme. And then I have my sticker stones. That's what we're calling them for the week. I think they go with the color scheme beautifully. And, I just got to show you my babies because I do have a pretty large rock garden. And I don't know, they just bring good vibes. Like, look at this one, this clear quartz. Oh, she is precious. You can't tell me she's not. But yeah, I'll just have them sitting on the side to provide the good vibes. And I am going to start with my date covers from Miss Biz Plans as per usual, looking for a color that would work with this color scheme. I did want to use this orange, but for some reason Tuesday is missing. I don't know where it went. Probably ran away from Wednesday. Oh my God, that was a dad joke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that one. But yeah, y'all know Wednesday just came out again too. I haven't watched it yet, so maybe I'll go take a look see after this. But yeah, we're going to use this similar orange color. I wanted to use the other one, but as you saw, Tuesday was for some reason missing. So this one will have to do, and that's fine. That's fine. But yes, I wanted to use these stickers from this Amazon sticker book because of all the books and the reading. And if you're new here, hi, how are you? I do like to create a theme for each month for my Hobonichi cousin. And with that theme, every week I follow it kind of, sort of, based off, just that theme. So, books, although they may not be in school, books remind me of school. So, sometimes I follow the theme to a T, and sometimes I reach just a little. But each week, the theme is semi present, okay? I am going to rip this full sticker sheet here. It's just a whole sheet of stickers, which I love. Nothing's cut out, it's just one big sticker. So I am going to rip it into four longer pieces and try to figure out which two I want to use to be like the anchor for where all my stickers are going to go this week. It is going to be in the middle of the page like it was in that previous spread that you saw me use with the same stickers. So, but I feel like I made this one a little bit higher than I wanted to, but it's still pretty. Like I should have put it somewhere around here, but for some reason my mind was like, no, scoot it up more, scoot it up more, scoot it up more. See, I don't know why. So I still like how it came out in the end, but I did want it more so in the middle. So I don't know what I was thinking, but it's still pretty decent in the end. I'm not tripping too hard about that. When I am going for this kind of junk journaling vibe, I like to have the torn edges. So, what you're seeing me do is put the torn edges at the top, and then I am going to take a second, like, torn sheet you saw me rip for. So, I used one here, and then I'm going to take another one and kind of flip it upside down so the torn side is at the bottom as well. And you'll see that you're basically seeing me figure it out right here. So yeah, I like some of the colors and some of the patterns. Just trying to make sure I have some orange on each side and some pink on each side. And then I'm going to stick these right here. Boom. Because that is where the daily section is. And again, if you're new here, hi, how are you? Once again, I do like to use the same stickers that I used in the weekly section in my daily section. Now, this is like chef's kiss for me because not only is it like beautiful, like it's such an aesthetic, right? But it also really lets me know like where I am when I'm in my daily section because one, the month already tells me the theme. So if I look at the stickers and I see the theme, then I already know what month we're in without the dates. And then based off the stickers I used, I know what week we're in. So it is as functional as it is aesthetic for me. So that's why I like to do it that way, but you do you. Right now, I am picking out all the stickers that I do want to use for this spread. I am going to try to save some book stickers for the daily section as well. And we're looking for like elements that we can add. So, something that feels kind of like scrapbooky because again we're going for like a junk journal type of feel, so that's why I chose certain stickers that I did. And then of course I needed a box sticker because I do have some plans that need to go down, especially here for Thursday, Friday. So I'm just trying to figure out where I want the boxes, and I do decide like this is the best like section for them. And then I have this rectangle box that's really cool. It has nothing in the middle. So I decided to add that under there, and I just like the look of that. But then I realized that there's so many boxes on that side of the spread. And so now this side of the spread feels like it's not matching the same boxy vibe. But I do feel like I get that situated. I am going to add some boxes and then some circles here. And we're going to get her done. Don't you worry. But it's just things that I observe as I am working through my planner. That's all. Just noticing like what I can do to try to make sure I balance everything. And I do apologize if the sun little like the peaking of the sun is bothersome for you. I did have my fan on, so it was blowing my blinds. And, the sun is just Mr. Sun, Mr. Shining Sun. So it's okay. He can pop by every once in a while. But I do understand how that can be distracting for some. So I do apologize. So I do decide to pick up another box. I do have an appointment on Monday, so that's going to help bring some boxes over to the left side of the page, again, to bring some of that balance. And we do add some circles to help bring some of the circles that are on the left side of the spread to the right side. So at first I thought I was going to make this box horizontal, but I decided I like it better vertically, so it is what it is. And then we are going to try to figure out a quote here. I went with travel with books. Hey, I had limited letters, okay? So work with me here. I had to try to find a quote that was, reflective of the theme, but, could use the limited amount of letters that I had. I wanted to say travel through books because, you can like go on a journey just by reading, but, I didn't have enough letters for that. So that's what I came up with. It's not my best work, but it will work, okay? Like, it's not good, but it is good enough, okay? So it's all right. We'll live. Forgot to say, because I was too busy yapping, that I did pull a weekend sticker from Watercolor Sticker Plans. I do love their weekend stickers. Full disclosure though, it was given to me at no cost, but I do really like how they lettered the weekend. That is how I really feel. And it is in like this peachy pink color that works perfectly with this. And it's actually printed on washi paper. So it really kind of like seeps into the background, which is what I wanted because I did not want it to compete with the travel with books quote that I made. So you can see that it says weekend on the weekend without it being too obnoxious. So I like how it looks right there. Right now, I am making all my trackers on the sidebar here. The first one is my beloved mood tracker, which will house my sleep, mood, and productivity. Then under that, we have my goal tracker, which is basically how I'm rating myself for that week when it comes to completing certain goals. And then under that, we have some habit trackers. Of course, we're going to do our no spend. We're going to do a what else? Oh, an Instagram tracker. I'm sorry. I don't know why that made me laugh. It's because I know I just suck at Instagram so bad. And I even though I know I suck, I do still want to try to get into the habit of posting on Instagram. So hopefully I get, like, my goal is always at least to post an Instagram picture when I post a YouTube video. That just makes sense, right? Because then you already have basically something to post that day because you should be at least letting everyone know that you posted a video. That makes sense, but it still sometimes never gets done. And yeah, I realized that I just kind of suck at social media. Not at YouTube, though. Everything that I really wanted to post, I always kind of made sure that I got up. Could I be posting more videos? Yes, of course. So we can work on that. But for the most part, I do try to stay consistent on YouTube. So yeah. And then the last one is reading. And I am currently in the middle of a book right now, so I'm pretty sure I'll get some reading done. Now, I figured what this page was missing was some like lettering because we are talking about books and stuff like that. So I did pull up my trusty favorite washi. This is the only washi that I've ever bought multiples of. This is the only washi that I've ever ran out of. So, yeah, this washi always comes through and I don't know, just elevates a spread. So, I always make sure I have more of this washi. But that is the completed spread. I'll kind of walk you guys through it because I never write on camera because you wouldn't be able to see the words anyways because I like to put my big old 5 head right in front of the page. So you would see nothing but hair. But anyways, here's a closer look of the girls, and then we can talk about like what was actually done, which, you know, we kind of went over while I was laying stickers down, but I'll go over it more. We have these yellow dots that were from the sticker book to mark down my plans for YouTube. And then for this box, I did cut it in half so it can hold an appointment as well. And then I did have my to-dos for Tuesday and Wednesday. They're on Tuesday and Wednesday, but they're for the whole week because I want to make sure I get everything done. With these boxes, I do recommend using an oil-based pen. This is the oil-based pen that I use because this sticker book has some kind of like film on top of the stickers. So you're going to want something that you can write well on. I did leave this circle open for a possible date night or anything else that happens this week, as well as this box for any events, or maybe if I need more to-dos, then I'll put them there. And then I have my wellness tracker down here. So I have my steps, my exercise, and my meals. And yeah, that's everything that I basically wanted to have on this weekly spread. The to-dos are basically what I want to ensure get done this week. So those are like the most important things right now. And I love how it looks. I really do. Maybe next week I'll actually do like how the Hobonichi wants you to plan in it. So let me know if you want to see that, but no promises there. We'll see how I'm feeling. Yeah, I really do like this sticker book. It is on the cheaper side, so all the pages fell out, but the stickers are still cute, so I'm not too mad at it. And we will be using the same stickers, so I'm just going to place that in the daily section. Make sure you come back on Monday so you can see that video. And that is basically it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching me put this together. If you like this video, feel free to like this video. If you dislike the video, feel free to dislike the video. It's whatever, bro. I hope you stay safe and you stay creative, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.